Alrighty, everybody, a happy Friday to you. Thank you so much for checking in on your First Alert forecast update. We are going to be seeing some tranquility around the region again, beautiful blue skies, but as we are going on almost to the official start of hurricane season, I want to talk about that briefly. I'm WYS First Alert meteorologist Tony Schiavaroli, and as we bring you forward here, let's continue to get the weather wheels in motion. We're going to be bringing you onward and down to the tropics to see what's going on down there, because I won't be doing this tomorrow or Sunday. Obviously, the weekend is here. So just wanted to check on this today with the official start of the season beginning tomorrow. So as we bring you onward and down to the tropics, let's take a look. Now, there's basically always going to be some type of activity down that way. It's very warm. You get towards the equator, the closer you get down that way, there is going to be something churning up between a couple showers or storms, but there's nothing truly able to form anything cyclonic right now. So between a 2 to 7 day outlook, got nothing doing here, just going to be seeing things still staying calm, but we're going to be keeping our eyes out here all summer long into the early fall. So we will be continuing to always keep these tropical outlooks coming your way. Make sure you always stay weather aware when it comes to these factors, all right? Now, going locally, let's get back down here in Columbia, right outside our studio with that tower cam. Look over the city is lovely, and there's just going to be more of those blue skies today. This is something that has been projected throughout the week. It's all panned out. We see mid-60s right now. As we make this push into the afternoon, we will be seeing a high near 84. Not the biggest jump ever, but, still impressive enough in its own regard, especially since we did see some 50s back at it for some parts of the region, some of the coolest morning lows. Again, like yesterday, Newberry, Saluda, Batesburg, Leesville, more out that way, where we saw a range of 52 to 54 for lows today. Again, brief periods of time, but still did get down to some impressive lows. For our capital city here, only got to a low of around 60, or maybe it did get to 59. I have to check through the records again this morning. As we see and get that sun through our Saturday, we will be getting all these outlooks just throughout the rest of this week. Still pleasant to get outside, to get things accomplished. If you want to make some last minute plans, maybe you weren't really sure earlier in the week, what you wanted to do Friday and Saturday, please get out there if you have the time, because Sunday we lose more of the sun. Clouds are rolling in, some showers work to push in as well, and eventually we have to get back to more of that heat. So if this is a perfect temperature situation for you where humidity is holding off, you don't want to waste it. Let's take a look and go through this Friday. Winds still out of more of a northeast to eventually easterly direction still make things easy for us. It's not going to be giving us enough of a lift of temperatures to make things feel too hot out there, and especially if you can get a break in the shade today, it is going to be feeling so comfortable going throughout this Friday. So all the enjoyment is there to be had. The weather situation set up perfectly. Saturday morning, we are getting cooler. We are getting mid-50 potential here for some spots across the region. So be ready to have a potential light morning jacket that you then get rid of into the afternoon, because we get right back to high temperatures here into the mid-80s. Winds also out of the south, and that's the key factor I want to show you here. If you're watching this on whatever device, if you could see those little wind arrows pushing up from the south, will be the new name of the game. Getting back to this weather pattern where high pressure is getting out to the Atlantic Ocean. We are going to be seeing some on and off lighter rain, possible very early Sunday morning, but it's going to be something that continues to fall apart as opposed to strengthen, because we're still getting away from this high pressure. So watch this. Early projections right now have us having a little bit of isolated activity. We can see that into Sunday afternoon, perhaps a little stray downpour or two. That should be it. Not going to be seeing the capacity in our skies to really foster a favorable environment yet for rain production. Couple of showers, perhaps a storm or downpour. That's all we're going to see. I'm still going 30%. Earlier this week, we were only going 20, but I'll bump it to 30 for now. I'm still not convinced of too much more than just some spotty activity. So we continue with that. We bring you on for today, and on the lake, it's going to be so nice. We've seen these temperatures really setting up already. Should be getting towards 9:30, around 70 degrees or so. By 1 o'clock, 79, and then those low 80s later in the afternoon. So a great day if you're lucky enough to have yourself a boat, or you just have some free time to go stand alongside the lake, or you have some time to swim, you got a pool, whatever you want to do. Body of water, great place to be by today. Or even taking a trip down to the coast. I know this is a busy weekend down between Charleston and Myrtle. A lot of folks, especially with the kids getting through graduations, there's going to be a lot of traffic down towards the beaches as well. As we get into our weekend weather, Saturday, great. Gotta love that. It's going to be an easy setup here, very limited with any storm chances, so that's going to be nice as we really see this pattern take hold, that clouds got to move in first, then the rain chances move in. Sunday's there, mostly cloudy skies, seeing that isolated rain potential that I showed you on the Futurecast. It's going to be there for the afternoon. It's just not going to be impacting everyone. It's still going to be around for the region, though. A lot of isolated rain and storm chances going through the next few days after that. So be thinking about it, because that is how we really go into that first full week of June, and also temperatures making a rebound. A lot of highs, if you couldn't notice here, if you're looking right now, near 90 degrees. As we get into next week. So mid-80s, if that's more your speed, enjoy that sunshine. It's going to be a great 1-2 stretch here before we see a bit more of those shakeups on Sunday into next week. Stick around for some news updates, whether it be local or national. We try to get you what's new this morning, and that is, of course, the name of what's coming up. What's new this morning, right around 9 o'clock on this live stream. Thanks again for checking on your First Alert Forecast update. I'm meteorologist Tony Chiavaroli. Make it a fantastic Friday and upcoming weekend.